Hello guys, welcome back to another video today. Today we're looking at League 2 scores and what I think happened and who I think should have won. So let's get into it. First game is obviously Bradford versus Mansfield. I am a Bradford fan, if you didn't know. Probably didn't. And I didn't go today, but judging from what happened, it seemed like it was quite a scrappy game. And I know some people that have gone. People said that it was very bland and nothing very happened. Mansfield did have the more number of shots, but was very sloppy at the back, as you can see, giving away 2 penalties, which James Vaughan converted both. Recently, Bradford have been on not a win streak, like a drawing and losing streak, so not that good. But as you can see, they are now pushed up to 4th, and Mansfield struggling at the bottom end of the table now, and hopefully the second half of the season should be getting better for them. Alright, our second game now is Cambridge versus Morecambe. Now, Cambridge are a decent team. Obviously, I've seen them play before. Morecambe are also very good, but judging from this, it seems like nothing much happened. I do know that Jack Rose is a very, very, very good player, but it would seem that Cambridge now fighting up there, and Morecambe battling with Stevenage to stay out of that bottom 1, as Bury have been kicked out. Only 1 got us down this season. And then, right, we'll go into our next game. We've got Colchester versus Exeter. Now, Exeter are up there in the table, and so are Colchester. So it was quite a big clash, and as you can see, a very early goal there from Jake Taylor to put Exeter ahead, but a great response from Colchester. It does seem like Colchester did lose the head a bit though, with the fact that they obviously got a red card, and I think that gave away a very good opportunity to get them a great win against Exeter, which would have helped a lot of teams around that top area, as Ryan Bowman managed to obviously get that penalty converted. Our next game now is Scunthorpe versus Crewe. Now, Scunthorpe coming down from League 1, you'd expect them to do very well, and as you can see here, they just haven't. I know that Crewe are a very, very good team. When Bradford played them, I went to watch them. They pass around very fluently, but Scunthorpe that were at the start of the season managed by Stuart McCall, and they've obviously fallen now being managed by now being managed by someone else. So not that good. Obviously, the 20-minute part, Powell scored, then Green. I do know that Lee Novak is a very good player, and in fact, Scunthorpe has a look at Scunthorpe's team. That was great. You got lots of Lee Novak. You got Alex Gilead, great player. Lund, Mercado, Watson, absolutely great. And as you can see here, they didn't really bring any substitutions on, which I felt like they were quite late substitutions for both teams. And I reckon if Scunthorpe would have brought another one on, that could have been a different game, definitely. So now moving on to Forest Green versus Macclesfield. Now, Forest Green are a great, great team. When we played them, they were very good. They're very strong at the back, and obviously that proved today with them keeping a clean sheet against Macclesfield. Now, Macclesfield are, again, down below. They're not started the season off well, but obviously they did get that 6-point deduction, which has, I would say, put them up, because they will be on about 25 points, which would be around Carlisle area. So they should have. That's what's made them to have a bad start. Here we see that Grimsby vs Crawley. A great start from Grimsby with, I don't even know how to say that. I'm not even going to attempt to say it. Getting them a very early goal in the second minute, but then I think Crawley pushed like they do and get goals, and ended up getting, in the 37th minute, that breakthrough by Nadeson. I'm just going to say that. But what I have noticed, a lot of yellow cards in 90 minutes in these last couple of games. So what does that say? It is getting a lot of games are very scrappy this week. Now we're moving on to Leyton Orient, a promoted team, and Newport County. Obviously, again, Leyton Orient getting early goals. They do it. They've done it against Bradford. They've done it against lots of other teams like Exeter, getting early goals against big squads as well. But as you can see, this was a mid-table-ish clash. So, there we go. Yeah, getting an early goal, and it took Newport 81 minutes to get their goal. And I think something must have kicked off because 2 yellow cards in the 83rd minute there to only separate teams. So yeah, a lot of yellow cards are going to Leyton Orient. It's because they are a bit dirty in midfield or at the back. Here next we have Northampton versus Cheltenham. Now, early penalty given away here to Cheltenham, and obviously Connor Thomas he's very good at taking penalties, and he just managed to probably slot that in. And then in the 38th minute, Jordan Turnbull, great player. He is the League 2, I'd say. And then that equalising. And then as you can see, a red card, which does say that I'm a bit confused on that, because he got yellow, and then obviously the refs decided, hang on a minute, that's a red. And that does affect how, if one of them two would have got a win today, that would have made neither Cheltenham or Northampton go up into that top bit there, the top 5 and 6, 7. Northampton versus Cheltenham, just done that. So, 4-1 Salford. Now Salford are very good. They've kept a lot of teams to 0-0, and very newly promoted team, first time in English League football, and they seem to dominate here. Obviously getting 2 very quick goals from Jake Jervis and Thomas Ascent, and then Jake Jervis getting his another, and Thomas Ascent getting another, and then consolation goal for Oldham. And Oldham, I mean, what has happened? They've fallen. You were last season they were getting near the top end of looking for promotion. No, wait, they came down, so you'd expect them, to be getting promotion, and they just haven't. And to say Salford are a newly team, but then they have got lots of money, being chairman by the likes of both Neville brothers, Giggs, and people like that. So they're doing very well this season. Plymouth versus Stevenage. Now, Stevenage are fighting for survival. If they do, I'm pretty sure it'll be a miracle for them to stay in. Tyler Denson giving an own goal away. I mean, they did equalise in the 60th minute, but classic Stevenage concede late goals. They can't help themselves. And if I could have a guess, I could guess that's come from a set piece, because Paul Taylor's been booked, and then Canavan has scored, and obviously put them into the lead and got the vital 3 points. Now, this is a massive shock. Swindon Town have Owen Doyle, the top goal scorer in all of football, and as you can see, they are top of the league. And they've just fallen today. They're crumbling, and is this the sign that they've had a spell, and that spell could be falling? Port Vale obviously playing very well to get a win against Swindon. I mean, Swindon are like top end football. It is top end football. And at Vale Park, it's always a danger to be there. It is one of the bigger grounds in League Two. So you've got to be, you're obviously scared when you go there. And I think Swindon today just crumbled. And then today our final game is Walsall versus Carlisle. Now, Carlisle, great team, obviously getting nothing happened in the first half at all. And then Nathan Thomas put him away, put it up. Then Adebayo managed to get a goal. But then James Clark, obviously getting a red card. I could probably guess a goal scoring opportunity or a rash challenge. And then, obviously, in the 90th minute, nicking that win, Harry McCurdy gets the goal. Now, just before I do end the episode, I'm just going to have a look at what I think the League Two table is like. I do have to admit, I feel like it's very close at the top, and it's anyone's game to say that we're at Christmas time. It's anyone's game, and I feel like anyone could really take it at the top. Mid-table, you've got your teams of Cambridge, Newport, Salford, Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe, you'd expect to be maybe a bit higher. They've done well to say that they started off the season without a win till the 5th game. And then you get lower down, you've got your likes of Mansfield, Morecambe and Stevenage at the bottom. You've got to seriously think, do Stevenage have the fight to get out of that relegation zone, and do Morecambe and Macclesfield have the fight to climb the table and get up in the league? As you can see, best home record in the league is Bradford, and the worst is Walsall. Now that says something. So obviously Bradford, one of the biggest stadium in League Two by miles, by I think 12,000 seats. So massive. So you'd obviously expect the home spot there to be amazing. And then your away record, you've got the like of Swindon. Bradford though, at home, away even, not the best. And then you've got Stevenage away. That just says that the away support for teams down like here, down at the bottom, aren't very good. But then the away support for these upper teams from 15 onwards, no, I'd say from 12 onwards, their away support is obviously great, and that gives the players a great opportunity. That's been my League 2 coverage for this week. If you would like me to a League 1 one, just leave a like and subscribe, that'll be amazing, and thank you for watching.